Good morning, guys. This is me, Martina, from Sunflorencetours. A few days ago I decided that I wanted to make a video to explain you how to pronounce Italian words. So I challenged you to pronounce 10 Italian words, very common words that sometimes you use also in your language as a loan words from Italian, but that you are not able to pronounce it properly. So with the video of today, I will explain you how to be perfect. Trust me, at the end of this video, you will be able to pronounce everything correctly. I have to thank you because you accepted my challenge and you challenge yourself in pronouncing these 10 words. First of all, Italian pronunciation is quite regular. I mean, it's one of the few languages that you really read everything it's written. So if you know how to read the vowels and the letters, you only have to read everything. One of the main problems is with the letter R, when you round it or when you don't roll it enough. Luckily for you, almost all the sounds and phonemes matches between Italian and English. Many consonant sounds are very similar to English. There are just few exceptions, and I will explain you how to read them. I'm very happy that so many of you accepted my challenge. That was so funny. And next time you will challenge me in pronouncing English words in a correct way that can be fair. Then I wanted to say that sometimes Spanish speakers, they had an easier job in pronouncing. Some other times they were the English speakers that had less problems. So let's see what happened. The first rule is about the sound ch, which sounds like the English word choice. In Italian, the sound ch occurs before an e and an e, that in English are the vowels e and I. Remember to not to mistake. So when you see a letter C followed by an E or an I, this sounds like ce or ci. For example, Cecilia, an Italian name for girls. If you want the same sound with the letter A, O, U, you must add an I between the C and the vowel. This is the case of the following word, ciao. By the way, the word ciao comes from the Latin word sclavus, that means slave. So literally it means I'm your slave, I'm at your service. Now, nowadays try to not to take it literally, but the meaning is this one.
Italian pronunciation, eh? Let's give this a go. Ciao bella.
Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
The second rule is about the other case in pronunciation of the letter C. So if you want the sound K, the occlusive sound K. So consider that C before an A, O or U or a consonant is always like the English K. So there's an hard sound. For example, keep. If you want the same sound before the letter E or I, you need to add in the middle the letter H. So when you find the combination C, H, E or C, H, I, the sound is K or Ki. This is the case of the next word, bruschetta. Not bruschetta, not bruschetta. The correct pronunciation is bruschetta.
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 Bruschette.
Bruschetta.
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 The following rule is about the consonant G. In Italian, this has two different pronunciations. Let's analyze the first case, the fricative phoneme G. When the consonant G is followed by an E or an I, that in Italian is E or I, the sound is G, J or G. If you want the same fricative sound with a vowel A, O or U, you must add an I in the middle between the consonant and the vowel. So, già, gio, giù is the same sound of the word job. In Italian, it's the same sound of the following words gelato. The majority of you pronounce it correctly this time, probably because you like it. The correct pronunciation is gelato. And remember that when you come to Italy, you must avoid the high, big mountain of colorful gelato that is disgusting and very bad for your stomach, full of colorants. Like that. You have to choose the good one, that is the one very creamy and low level that doesn't need to attract your eye with beautiful color.
Gelato.
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 The following rule is about the other case in pronunciation of the consonant G, if you want the occlusive sound G, for example in English gut or get. In Italian you have this sound automatically when the G is followed by the vowels A, O and U, so you have the sound ga, go, gu. As always, a little bit more complicated is with the vowels E and I. If you want the occlusive sound G, you need to add an H in the middle between the G and the vowel. In this way you will obtain ge and gi. This is the case of the following word spaghetti. The correct pronunciation is spaghetti. Spaghetti. And remember to use the double T. T, spaghetti. Not spaghetti. There's no D. Very strong. T. Also when you pronounce prosciutto, latte, you have to double T your T. So not latte, not prosciutto, but latte. Prosciutto.
Spaghetti.
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 Ah, the next one is easy.
Spaghetti.
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 The following rule is especially for English speakers. In English language often happens the diphthongizing process. That means that you add an additional vowel at the end of words, as if you close your mouth. For the letter O, you glide it near to the U, for example in the word hello. This happens especially when you have the letter R at the end of the syllable, as in R, your, or. In English it's called air coloring vowels, but in Italian doesn't exist. In Italian you don't alter the sound of the vowel, and you have to pronounce it in the same way in which it's written. So if it is or, you have to pronounce it or, not or. This is the case of the following word, buongiorno. You don't pronounce it orno, but orno, buongiorno. The correct pronunciation is buongiorno. Use a very strong R. Roll your R. Buongiorno. Not buongiorno, but buongiorno.
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 Buongiorno. That's a tongue twister.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
The most difficult movements to master for English speakers are the rhotic consonants. That means the Italian R. This time the Spanish speakers are advantaged. English speakers may have a strong tendency to replace the Italian R with the English R sound. From the other side, there's me trying to not to mistake it in English. Spanish speakers, they have even a stronger R compared to ours. So this is the error that you usually make when you try to pronounce my name. The correct pronunciation of my name is Martina. Martina. You have to roll your R. Not mattina, that in Italian means morning, by the way. So, so margherita, like pizza margherita.
Martina.
Martina.
La bellissima Martina.
Mattina.
Martina, la principessa.
Martina.
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 The following rule can be strange for both English and Spanish speakers. The phonemes given by the combination of these two consonants, G and L, it's very strange for you. The sound is L. You have to touch with your tongue the back part of your palate, and you will have a lateral palatal L sound. This is the problem that you have in pronouncing the word tagliatelle. This word was so difficult for all of you. The correct pronunciation is tagliatelle. Y sound. Tagliatelle. Double L. So you have to pronounce it a little bit stronger than a normal L. So tagliatelle.
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 Babe, that's the only way I know how to do it.
Okay. Tagliatelle.
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 Tagliatella.
Tagliatelle.
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 Tagliatelle. Tagliatelle.
Tagliatella.
The last very difficult rule in Italian is the pronunciation of the phoneme ñ. In English, it's similar to the phoneme nia sound that you find in the word onion, for example. But it's not the same. Our it's more nasal and strong. Ñ. And this is the sound of the next word, lasagne. As tasty as difficult to pronounce. So, next word is hard. Lasagne. I ask you to pronounce the word lasagne and not lasagna, because actually in Italian we only have lasagne. We speak always in plural. Le lasagne di mia mamma. Not la lasagna, but le lasagne. But I didn't mark it because the majority of you said lasagna. So I just correct when you pronounce correctly the sound ñ. So lasagna, not lasagna, that I didn't mark because I'm so good, but lasagna. So the correct pronunciation is lasagne.
Lasagna.
Lasagne.
Lasagne.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Lasagne.
Lasagna.
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 Lasagne.
Lasagna.
Lasagne.
Lasagna.
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 This is another problem that English speakers they have, while Spanish speakers they don't. In Italian you must read everything. So when there is the vowel E that in Italian is pronounced E at the end of a word, you must pronounce it. This is the case of the next word, salame, that you always pronounce salami, but it's not right. This is also the case of the word linguine, that you always pronounce linguini. Or the word grazie, not grazie, but we will see it later. So the correct pronunciation of this word is salame, not salami, salame. The final E has to be pronounced E, not E. In Italian is E, and pronounce it. Other words, for example, the stylist, Versace, not Versace.
Salami.
Salame.
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 Salami.
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 Salame.
Salame.
Salami.
Salame.
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 Salami.
Salame.
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 This time the problem stands with a consonant Z. In Italian, Z and S, they have two different sounds. One is Z or Z. The other one is S. So when you pronounce the word pizza with double Z, you have to pronounce it properly. Pizza and not pizza or pizza, but pizza. I challenge to pronounce the letter Z in the word grazie, not grazie. Also, if the main error made in the pronunciation of this word doesn't concern the Z but the final E, like before. For this word, the rule is the same of before, so pronounce the final E, grazie. Sometimes we speak so fast that you don't hear that we say grazie, but in your head it sounds like grazie. And I will use this word to thank all of you. Grazie a tutti.
Grazie.
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 I feel it's grazie.
Grazie, something, I think. Grazie or something like that.
Grazie.
So, the winner is... Congratulations to everyone. I hope that you learned something today and that this was useful for you. Now that you know how to pronounce this word, you can impress people, your friends, for example, or during a first date. You can order from the menu, pronounce it Italian in a correct way. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, I just opened it on YouTube. That is called Sunflorencetours. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you want to book a tour with me in Florence, as soon as the virus will stop and quarantine will finish, my webpage is www.sunflorencetours.it. Thank you.